This is hard, and it sucks, plain and simple. I love basketball. I love basketball. Basketball has given me every single thing in my life. Everything. Probably the greatest thing is Arizona. Thank y'all. Trust me, there's not a lot of black kids from a town of a couple thousand people thinking they're gonna end up in Arizona, but I did. But the best thing it gave me is relationship and friends, which is why I'm up here today. Grant Woods was my friend. He was my friend. I got traded here in 1992. And I remember Cotton Fitzsimmons said to me, "The Attorney General wants to meet you." And I said, "Cotton, I haven't even got arrested in Arizona yet." And he says, "No, he plays basketball." I said, "He does?" And I said, "Well, I would love to." So we go, and he says, "But you got to do it on a Friday." And I'm like, "Why on a Friday?" Because he plays basketball every Friday. And I said, "Okay, let's make it happen." So we go out, and I'm looking, I'm like, this dude's the Attorney General, and he's trying to play basketball. And it was awesome. It was flat out awesome. When we got together afterwards and had some lunch, and he said, "What do you think?" I said, "What do you mean, what do I think?" And I said, he says, "What do you think about me as a basketball player?" I said, "Well, as Attorney General, you're a great Attorney General." I said, "As a basketball player, you're a great Attorney General." And from that day forward, we just started hanging together. It was awesome. Just getting together for dinner. We had some amazing dinners. And we never talked politics. We never talked politics. Somebody said it earlier, he didn't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, or whatever. He judged you on your own individual merits. I admired that and I respected that. I admired that and respected that. You shouldn't have to be a Democrat or Republican. We're just all human beings. We're all in this thing together. I will tell you, dinners were always awesome. Everybody was having a great time until about 20, 30, 45 minutes in. We had to tell Grant, "You can't just monopolize the whole night talking about your kids." And we're like, "Yeah, man, quit talking about your kids. We're here too." It's so awesome that he loved his kids so much. He loved those kids so much. But we did have to tell him to shut the hell up. We want to talk about other subjects. And the second thing was, "Grant, we're not going to talk about basketball either. I'm not going to badmouth that player or that player or that player." He said, "You think he can play?" I said, "No, I don't think he can play, but I'm not going to tell you that." I'm going to miss those conversations. I'm going to miss the dinners. I'm going to miss the text. I mean, sometimes when you're just sitting around your house doing nothing and you get a text, you just like start laughing. I mean, like, you heard one of the sons say, "I hope nobody get into my texts or Grant or emails, because we could get in trouble in today's society." But they are hilarious. They are hilarious. I want to say, man, to be an amazing father, to have an amazing father, to get you started out in the right way must be special. I did not have that. I was raised by a single mother and grandmother, two amazing ladies. But to have a great father, to teach men how to be men, and how to teach the women how they should be treated, that's amazing and remarkable. It's amazing and remarkable. And when I got the text the other day from a friend, my heart was aching, and I was like, wow. And now I've had a chance to sit back and, okay, I'm going to have to try to find a positive out of this situation. It was very difficult and very hard. But I do get to say to myself, I did get Grant in my life for 30 years. 30 years is a long time. It's a long time. It's not long enough. I understand that, and I know that. I do. I do understand that, and I know that. But there's very few people that you meet in your life that really like, that's a good person. I'm going to miss that person. There's very few people that you really say about, I'm going to miss Grant. I'm going to miss our dinners. I'm going to miss the great text he sent me. But more importantly, I'm going to miss my friend, Grant Woods. There's a couple of people close to me know that these things right here, they actually just paper. Grant's going to be number 7. I carry 6 of these around with me all the time. And it's going to be number 7. And it's 7 people, I think my mother, my grandfather, my mother, my grandmother, 2 grandfathers, Meadowlark Lemon, Paul Westfall, and I think I'm missing somebody because it's 7 total. But I'm going to put this in my travel bag because I never want to forget that person. And my friends, I was like, yo man, you're going to put those somewhere and not remember them. I said, well, the part of my bag I keep them in is where I keep all my cheat snacks. So I'm always going to be cheating when I'm supposed to be on a diet. So every time I open up my little pocket, I'm gonna think about this, and this is gonna make me laugh. Because you've heard all the stories today. There's not a single person who's been around Grant Woods who didn't laugh, who did not laugh. I want to thank every single person here today, because you guys took time out of your life to honor Grant. I mean that sincerely. Every single person here today could have been doing something else. I want to thank every single person in here for taking time out of their life to be here, and I'm honored to be here. To the family, hey, there's nothing anybody can say. There's nothing anybody can say, but I can say I was blessed to have Grant in my life, and thank you guys for sharing him with me. Bless you.